Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. This is going to be the match between puLse and Divided Motion, the Do Gaming League Premier Division, second round, and very big match coming. For those of you who don't know, I'm Fat, so I'll be the host for the night. I'm casting all by myself because unfortunately real life is a little bit hectic for people, and we're going straight into live, guys. This is going to be an absolute cracker. Divided Motion are going to be playing on the US side and puLse on the Russian side, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, it's going to be an exciting game. Spread the word, those of you that are in the Twitch chat. Let's get a lot of people around here, and let's see how the game's going to break down. We've got Rogue Transmission as the first map of the night. And we'll be going to Zavod 311 as the second map, and then a possible Hainan Resorts, which will be the third. And you guys have seen it before. Hainan Resorts is a bit of a marathon map, so let's see what the teams do. We'll stick here. We'll look for some C4 buggies, which we'll obviously see. Hopefully see that Chopper will not have a TV guided missile allowed in it, guys. Remember, that's a new rule. And it'd be interesting to see if it does still play a part. Spawns a Charlie flag, and they're off. Like I said, welcome to it. Enjoy the show. Crack open a beer. Call your friends, and let's get to it. It's a fairly standard start. Minimum to the gimme, and a quick race by puLse's guys onto Charlie flag. See one going all the way around. Big ramps by Mike there. Gets the mountain. There's the first engagement, also inside Bravo flag, or on top of the dome of Bravo flag, and JT Rat getting the first blood of the night. And yeah, puLse have gotten onto Charlie flag. puLse have gotten onto Charlie flag, and they take the initial advantage, and that chopper's gone down very quickly as Bloodtronics gets a hell of a tank slug from very far away, and a good battle ensuing so far. Delta flag is still being contested, which is interesting. And there it has gone Alpha and Charlie to puLse, and Bravo and Delta to DM. And, see Bloodtronics just mopping up at this point in time. Will Nerve be able to get away? He does, but not. Unfortunate there, the stunt did not work, the ramp didn't work, and fairly standard stuff of the start. We do have a sneaky Divided Motion guy hiding here. That is Demonics. See Demonics just hiding. If he doesn't get spares on him, he's going to get mopped up. And there's the initial engagement pick on him. Demonics goes down to Shock Trooper. Good picking by him. And Alpha flag will remain for puLse. At the meantime, though, Divided Motion have pushed a massive conglomerate onto Charlie flag. Double tank, 3 infantry. And it's very much a DM show here at Charlie flag. And the chopper will respawn. It'll be interesting to see if they will get it. Seems like someone did spawn into it, and it's going to catch a tank slug. Possibly it misses the tank slug. It manages to get away. So Divided Motion with that chopper. Oof, that was very close. As we see Crispus going down very quickly. Oh my goodness, JT Rat getting the double pick there. So a lot of defensive work done on Charlie flag by Divided Motion, and what that's done though, as I said, there were a lot of troops on Charlie. Here comes the counter attack by puLse onto Bravo flag. We'll have a look. They're committing 4 troops to that attack, and we'll get that burned down pretty quickly. But here comes Biohazard in one of the tanks. He does spot the infantry there, gets nerfed, and we see a few of the guys still around there though for puLse. They're going to be holding on for dear life, and I think it's just Lars that's left. Oof, I don't know if engaging is the best idea. Lars does have a counter attack coming from the other side there. You'll see the other blue Dorito there on the right hand side, and the Lars is still up. There's a bit of a squad bomb on Nerve. Good work by him to take down Biohazard's tank, and a great infantry battle ensuing. There's still one more tank there, and will puLse be able to snuff that attack out, because Bravo flag is still neutralized. Meanwhile, Alpha flag will be well defended by puLse, and the tank's gone down now. So can puLse's infantry mop up? They managed to get Rizzy, and one left there. Biohazard goes down to the Rex work of loss. That's good work by puLse to pick up Bravo flag. They've got the trip cap, they've got the bleed now. And will they be able to hold Delta? I don't think so. It's gone mute. So good work there. Good rotation by Divided Motion as we see JT Rat picking off Chris Cuz at a distance. And now just kind of running to cover. I think they'll know that there's one troop up there. Hacksaw with no frag. Does he get a pistol kill? No, he doesn't. So good defensive work there by Divided Motion. But they've still got work to do as we see that Mike is still alive. And Mike's also got one of his guys with him there. I believe if they didn't, there's quite a few of the puLse chaps here. We'll have to see a good defense. Then we see Lars takes the corner, manages to get JT Rat as Lars. Double pick by Lars on both JT Rat and Fiend. Excellent shooting there. Great play, great rotation by puLse also. Picking up the Delta flag. And at the meantime, look at all those mines all over Charlie flag, and what that's also doing, guys, from a more tactical point of view, is forcing Chris Cuz to use his tank slugs on it, and I'll have to be very careful about that. Well, Chris Cuz, but he kind of seems comfortable. Charlie flag's been neutralized, and fairly stock standard stuff off the start from both teams. Good rotation, good picks, and I wonder that attack hero's just been nowhere, and I think that TV guided ban that we saw come into play now in this winter leg for DGL's Premier Battlefield Division is going to definitely affect choppers. No TV guided missiles in that match, and that is of course due to the exploits that are possible. Good work here by Hater Jeans together with the puLse guys. A little bit of a split push. And Hater Jeans looking to get it. Oh my god, Hater Jeans with an extremely long range pick on Demonics. That is a hell of a pick by Hater Jeans. You'll be happy about that. Lined up that shot, Dirty Harry at about 150-200 meters. Very chuffed about that, and leading the attack into Bravo flag. Then you better watch out because he has Demonics back respawn, looking to hopefully get some vengeance. Shock Trooper though, more wise at that point in time, but watch out. Here comes JT Rad from the mountain. We'll be using that rocket as a bit of a defilade. Spotted, has he maybe spotted one, does get the spawn on him. Has spotted as JT Rat, and Shock Trooper and Hacksaw are going to have to be careful. Rizzy getting the single pick. It's been quite an intense infantry battle between these two teams, guys, so far. And we would think it would happen. We saw obviously puLse, the victors of the Invitational, and Divided Motion, who have got a lot of hot shots and very good at Battlefield competitive. And also the skill, they've got the youthful team, and it means the reaction time is going to be a little bit quicker. Electronics now though. We're happy to get Hacksaw there, and he's going to have to stay back because the RPGs, good work by Lars, working there together with his tanks, together with Biohazard, together with his other infantry. Good work there. You'll see, I'll just pull away. Will Biohazard not comfortable with the close surroundings, and will the troops be able to do some work here? We see Electronics. We see JT Rats going down to a good pick there by Nerf. Good close quarters picking. There's a lone ranger here for Divided Motion. It's Rizzy just kind of hiding. Oh, nope, doesn't want to take that corner, does it? Rizzy is going to run and hopefully get Electronics as a spare on him. But he's going to have to watch out because he just got closed in from both angles. That is Rizzy, and oh, watch out for those tanks. They did not see those mines. The JT Rat, who is not the Hater Jeans, who is not normally the tank driver, and went down for him. And let's watch Chris rather pushing him onto Bravo flag. There's a lot of happening, guys. You guys all know Rogue Transmission by now. This is one of the bigger maps in Battlefield. 4 flags, a lot of action. Sometimes very sporadic, sometimes very open, and a lot of rotations, a lot of buggies going around. No C4 buggies though, which is interesting to see actually, which we have seen previously, and I don't know, maybe because it's competitive play now and it's not the Invitational or the Battlefield ZA fun tournaments, maybe because it's official league games. I don't know if the guys are maybe taking that into account. As you see, good clinical work by Divided Motion to snuff out puLse on Bravo flag. But on top of the roof though is Mike. Mike's going for that big ramp. The question is, will he be able to get it? I think he hasn't lined it up correctly. Oh, wouldn't that have been something spectacular to see? Nearly a Quake-style rocket by Fiend. He's going to have to take cover now because he take a lot of damage, and he sends in the Mentor. Mentor going in their spots. Doesn't even get a partial though. Doesn't secure the kill there, does the Mentor. He's going to have to be careful. Who is that though? We'll get spares on him, will Hacksaw. Hacksaw. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of puLse troops. puLse have committed a lot of troops. There's 4 troops at the very least, and just the Mentor. Manages to get one of them, but will get snuffed out by Hater Genes or the Mentor. And that means that it is going to be puLse taking the gimme of divided motion. Delta flag going in their favor. So the tank engagement not going to occur just yet on Charlie flag. Like I said, guys, the team's still only 20 tickets in it, roughly, maybe even less than that actually. And fairly stock standard stuff on Rogue Transmission on a Monday night of Battlefield South Africa. See, one of the lonely divided motion guys managed to sneak through. It's Rizzy with a mobile artillery, mobile mortar, putting that down there. The question is, will he be able to do anything? And this is quite a hysterical moment here by Automatic. Just jumped right over it's Rizzy before snuffing him out. They haven't seen the mobile artillery, but that won't matter. I'm getting his tank for a ride. And Delta flag now, the place of action. Is that only Hacksaw alive for puLse. See what he can do. Nothing on that time around, unfortunately, and he does go down. A good defense by divided motion on Delta flag. So yeah, just interacting with the Twitch stream a little bit there. 1 megabit per second should be enough in theory, guys, to watch the stream. I have turned it down, but unfortunately, you know, if you don't have a 4 meg or faster stream in South Africa, it looks like, you know, Twitch is not going to work too well for you. Unfortunately, I don't have transcoding, as I was mentioned before, which means that I won't be able to offer you guys with the lovely settings to kind of like put it on low settings. So I have to stream at 1 resolution, and everyone has to watch at 1 resolution. As you see, it's Mike with a nice long range pick there, and hitting the deck very soon thereafter. But enjoy the show if you can. We work with what we get given. You know, South Africa bandwidth is just one of those things. But still going to keep streaming, still going to work on it, and hopefully the transcoding will at some point or another come, and then we'll have more viewers. But in order to get the transcoding, I do need more viewers. In order to get transcoding, you have to be a Twitch partner. In order to be a Twitch partner, you need to have a minimum of like, I don't know, 500 viewers or 100 viewers a stream, every single stream, before Twitch even start considering it. And yeah, it's just one of those challenges that we keep facing. But I mean, like I said, I'll keep doing it. I enjoy it, and I hope you guys enjoy the shoutcasting tonight. It wasn't going to happen, but by miracles of modern day science, the microwave managed to cook my dinner in time, getting home late from work, and I have eaten my grub, and I am able to shoot great pick on JT Rat by Hater Genes. Back to the action though, ladies and gentlemen. Only 11 tickets in it. This one might go down to the wire and be very close, as we see a narrow miss. Automatic has got lost with him. Remember, guys, no TV guided missiles, so they're going to have to be careful. I'm going to last this POV to make sure he doesn't actually. He does have the TV guided missile. He's going to have to be very careful with last, not to accidentally switch weapons there. But it also means they're being a pain. Then we see Lars has gone all Halo jump here. Will he be staging? That is the question. He's going to be by himself. He's going to keep the pressure in there and just annoy divided motions infantry troops. So relaxing my vocal cords every now and then, guys. It's quite strenuous on the vocal cords for a solo caster. Great little battle though happening between Lars and one of the divided motion chaps who's just defending for his dear life there and running. It's Rizzy, but it's Rizzy. He can hold his own definitely. And manages to see there. Oh, when I get the pick. Spray and pray. It's Rizzy. Spots maybe there. Oh my goodness. And catching the T90 tank. Chris Cuz coming to the rescue. Now that means that divided motion will probably lose Charlie flag, and the flag's been fairly consistent, guys. Both teams haven't really let down their guard, and it's always good to see how two teams can be very evenly matched. We did see it also previously in the Battlefield ZA pre-leg tournament. There's a sneaky shot trooper. Managed to ramp up there. He's not going to be able to do anything by himself. Maybe just sit there and stage for a bit longer until a decisive move can be made. A great tank-on-tank battle here. And Bloodtronics has gotten out of his tank to hopefully try to rep it, but it's gone down. Good work there by puLse's tank. And I wonder if we'll see a rotation. That's not where you want to go, though. You see one of the troops. It's Rizzy, who's gotten very high up, and that's quite an untraditional position. RPG hitting the tree there. Interesting though, we haven't seen that before. Hydrogen's taking him down, and you'll see it's Fiend just trying to get somewhere. I've never actually seen someone use a crane in competitive play, because you are quite a sitting duck, but it looks like it has worked for divided motion. They've used it as staging. It's quite a long range though. And we'll see that JT Rats has managed to push through using that spawn. This could be tough though. Didn't manage to get a rep start. Oh, JT getting absolutely smashed on that bridge. So they knew about it. They must have spotted him on the map. We see Mike now though. Hoping to get a pick there is Mike. Really get a great shooting through that gap. Shoot the breeze. Has to stay alive and help that burn go in their favour. It's even numbers otherwise. So we'll keep an eye on Mike. And they win the tanking engagements together with Hader Jeans' tank slug. Good work there, guys. Oh my goodness, that was a great pick by Hader Jeans on Fiend, who was at the top of that crane that I said I haven't seen a lot of players, and that's why you get picked off very easily. And if Charlie flag goes, oh my goodness, I spoke too soon, because Bloodtronics has taken down Hader Jeans' tank. Juicy. Alright, reading some suggestions. You want to see the top two players? I have been in both their POVs, so I'll continue to do so. And you know, a lot of people say no, you must go into more POV, but POV gets very boring if you keep switching to people and they keep dying. So I try to keep it varied between all three cameras. It's good to dive into the perspective of the better players, but unfortunately, because of the wonders of internet, it's very rarely a true reflection of what happens in the player's POV. There is a little bit of lag, as an example. If you're spectating first person, it's very rarely a true reflection of the shooting. But as requested, because I like interacting with my Twitch chat, let's have a look at Bloodtronics. This is his POV. And he's had a few spawns on him as Bloodtronics. So the reason why I switch out like this, for those of you who don't know, is you can see now the blue Doritos there. That's puLse's troops, but Bloodtronics obviously hasn't seen them. So it's nice to look at it from a different POV, because you get a better understanding of what's happening situationally. And that's what's happening on Delta Flag at the moment. Might look like Bloodtronics is alone to himself, but he did just take fire. If we spin the camera around, you can see there in the other building, in the other construction building, there are two of Divided Motion's troops. Excuse me, puLse's troops. And that's why I like it. You can see almost like a chess game happening. You can see the numbers fall for Divided Motion, and now we're going to take Delta Flag, and here comes Halo to clean up. Do you like the chopper POVs? The question is, has he spotted the troops narrowly missing? Doesn't have a gunner with him, which is going to mean it's going to be a little bit difficult for him to get the picks. Does manage to disable a vehicle. And you see those rockets. Oh my goodness, Halo Jeans. Surviving the encounter, getting the frag, and going down. That's some crazy only in Battlefield moments there. Can you plow a chopper into a telephone pole, land it on its roof, bail out, and shoot someone all in a split second? That's Battlefield, baby. And let's go here and have a look what's going to happen to Divided Motion's attack. They're going to need to pick up a flag, guys. puLse have gotten a 3 flag bleed at this point in time. Charlie flag will most likely be their point of call. They'll call for space to spawn in there so that they can get the newt there. And they better get it quickly because check, puLse got all 4 flags now for a very quick instant there. And check how this bleed goes. Guys, the teams have been very, very, very equal this round in terms of tickets, in terms of flags, and in terms of infantry picking. You see the tank slug just trying to rattle that building, and Divided Motion will know that it's important for them to get Charlie, and at the same time puLse will know it's important to keep them off there. Yeah, it's still staying muted though, still staying muted. Delta flag also not going in favor of Divided Motion, and their tickets are just bleeding away, guys. It's like 30 odd tickets against them, and they check how they call for more and more spares. If someone can back rage there for puLse, we see one of them does go down. Good shooting there by the puLse guys. Oof, and they're coordinating those rockets, but there's a rep star of note is Hacksaw. Oof, spin spanner Hacksaw, and Hado Jeans will love that work. Oh my goodness, look at that double pick by Hado Jeans, triple pick by Hado Jeans. He has snuffed out that Divided Motion attack, and he's going to send his troops in now. Nerve will be there and get the easy pick for Nerve. Pre-firing around the corner and taking out Fiend. Good work by Nerve there and by puLse. They're going to keep the 3 flag bleed while I have a sip of my lychee juice, baby. Yeah, so good work there by puLse. They understood that that's where Divided Motion were pushing their troops. They had enough work going down on Delta flag to keep the rest of Divided Motion busy. And they've actually still got a presence in Shock Trooper, who will call for a couple of spares on him, or Shock Trooper I would imagine, just to kind of keep the bleed and keep the annoyance alive. Actually, still by himself is Shock Trooper. He's going to have to be careful here. Oh, there we go. Oh my goodness, thank you very much. Hado Jeans with a T90 slugger from quite a distance away. He's just helping. See, he'll be calling from up here with Hado Jeans. He's got that magnification. Shock Trooper's gonna have to be careful there. Maybe just playing some games there with him. Shock Trooper will be happy for the cover that Hado Jeans has provided to him. And yeah, good work by puLse, and they have lost Alpha though, but they're claiming it back already. Bravo flag in the meantime has been the one that Divided Motion have managed to get. As we see good cover work. Oh my goodness, that's fantastic cover work by Mike. Unfortunately going down the rabbit hole does Mike, and that is good work by him. He used the quad bike as cover. Some innovative battlefield, which we always love seeing. And at the same point in time, 2-2 in terms of flags, but the tickets very much in favor. 61 tickets in favor of puLse, guys, at this point in time. So they'll be happy about that and just kind of lock their heels in. 60 tickets is a good margin. They want to try, obviously get it bigger and bigger if possible. If you have just joined us, guys, I'm Fatso solo casting tonight. It's Divided Motion versus puLse Gaming Premier League Battlefield DGL2014 Winter League. And this is the second round, so each team has played one match already, at least. And both these teams were victorious in their first encounters. As you see, it's Rizzy with a very aggressive push through. Bails out the tank just in time, and guys, you know that's a no-no. And they would have seen him. Kriska's good enough to get the pick there. Good work, and he is quite rattled, but he'll be able to regen up and provide cover. Kriska's he's been spotted though. Run, Chris. Oh my gosh. All your cover's gone, and enough to get a rocket in the Kriska's. Good work there. Bloodtronics will be happy though that he got rid of it. But he's going to have to be careful, his Bloodtronics. He's taking rockets from multiple directions. Yeah, it wasn't going to last very long. Good work there by puLse. You see, they've just held the Charlie flag, which is important, guys. It's the high ground. It gives you a good vantage point of all 3 of the other flags. And this one is bleeding away at a hell of a rate now for puLse. Divided Motion already calling it. See, it's Rizzy saying good half, and this one's going to bleed away in favor of puLse. We'll be right back, guys. This is great half by puLse Gaming, taking the first round of the first map tonight by 109 tickets. Guys, we'll be right back with the second round. Welcome back, everybody, to the second half. This is puLse versus Divided Motion, and puLse took the first round by 109 tickets. This is the first map, Rogue Transmission, the big open Rogue Transmission, where we've seen a whole bunch of crazy stuff in the past, and we have seen now that puLse have employed a C4 buggy there in loss, and if you'll be able to get through there, you'll be quite happy. He's going to have to be careful. The tank lost, thinking maybe he would have been able to sneak away. This time around, guys, we will be having puLse in red and Divided Motion in blue. So puLse on the Chinese side, Divided Motion on the Russian side. And the first round, if you've just joined us, 109 tickets to puLse. Excellent clinical work by them. And at the moment, 2 flags each of this round. 2 flags each for the team, and I see a trip S-Raw by Demonics. I'll be happy about that DM, hopefully getting them the early advantage. They know they've got quite a distance to get through. 109 tickets is quite a lot, and immediately we see puLse though pressuring both of Divided Motion's flags. Good work there by them. See Nerve. puLse have really, you know, guys, for me, have been such a strong team. We saw they won that invitational tournament, and they've just been so clinical and almost like unexpected, which is probably the worst thing you can do in Battlefield competitive, because everything is unexpected. I say that lightly and humorously because of the game's predictability at this stage in time. But puLse have really come and absolutely, you know, just shown Battlefield South Africa how strong they can be. They executed rotations well. They've got excellent infantry skills. Their armor skills are good. Their rotations are good. The strategic play, and they just kind of keep their cool. Actually, all around very nice guys too, which is great to see. Whereas traditionally, you know, Battlefield is normally dominated. We've got another big player, which is great to see. We see JT Rat taking down puLse's Hacksaw there, and taking nothing away from Divided Motion either. Very strong team. They've got some absolutely incredible players on their team to Divided Motion. It's their single pick only on last there. So that attack by puLse is all but over on Delta flag, and we'll swing the camera around because one of the Divided Motion guys has snuck through to try hopefully reclaim Gimme. It's Fiend. just looking down into the distance, you'll see that the flag is not burning, guys. Well, hopefully he's noticed that that flag is not burning, and that's because we've got Mike who spawned in here together with another troop. They have spotted him up on the catwalk. On the catwalk. Yeah, nearly sang that song. Probably a better thing that I didn't sing that song, because it's not the most masculine of songs. And here is Divided Motion's response. We see two troops together with a tank pushing in here very aggressively. He's the mentor. They managed to spot there, good picking there by Fiend on Mike. And I think puLse will be okay to concede Alpha Flag at this point in time, because they've managed to use the space created, as they say in Dota, to push their armor onto Charlie Flag and a few good troopies onto Bravo. It's good work by puLse, I think. They've left one guy to harass there, but they haven't committed too many troops to, you know, what was probably a lost cause in Alpha Flag. And that's when, you know, a team's making calculated decisions, in my opinion. And I haven't played enough competitive Battlefield 4, but I have played Battlefield competitively, the other Battlefields, all of them, to know that if a flag has been lost, rather let it go and move on. Because a lot of teams, you know, especially, you know, the lesser experienced teams will try tooth and nail and call for all spawns to spawn every single person. You'll have 7 of your troops sitting on one flag, allowing the other team to kind of just rotate easily and capture the rest of the map. And we've seen it happen in all leagues of play, actually. Sometimes a lapse in concentration, sometimes perhaps communication breakdown. And this one a lot closer. Obviously the round has just started. We're only 5 minutes into it. For those of you that have just joined us, welcome to it, guys. In Fatso solo casting tonight, puLse versus Divided Motion. It's Premier Battlefield 4, baby. DGL2014. Nice little encounter here, as we see a chopper managing to get away right under the nose of Bloodtronics. puLse will be happy. Oh my god, that is Battlefield. Small by JT Rat at a hell of a distance. Oh jeez, that's a hell of a big by JT Rat. He'll be chuffed about that simply. Still the battle continues on Charlie Flag. No armor at this point in time for Divided Motion. puLse will just use that to their advantage and just close in on the mentor getting grenaded in the end. Their JT Rats would have gotten snuffed out earlier. And Charlie Flag now going to Divided Motion. But once again, guys, like what happened in the first round, both teams very evenly matched. You know, a lot of rotations happening. Guys moving on to easier to cap flags. Dalton now will remain, and we see Merv all by himself at very low health. It's Rizzy doing short work of him. But he better watch out, because Chris Cuz has managed to pick a double there. Good shooting by Chris Cuz, that long distance tank, and that's why those construction buildings are dangerous. And maybe Chris Cuz would have popped that active protection a little bit early, guys. And Divided Motion now with a 3 flag bleed. They'll want to hold on to that for dear life. You see only a lone ranger here in its Rizzy for Divided Motion in defense. Pull into third person view. Well, actually that didn't work as well as what I expected. He's got 4 troops to contend with on the other side of that. Does get a spare. I'll be calling and wait for the opportunity. It's Rizzy. Unfortunately, that straw went into the window. Unlucky. And that's Divided Motion snuffed away from Delta Flag. Good defense by puLse to kind of deter that 3 flag bleed. And you see there in the distance, sneaky puLse driver of a buggy coming through here is Lars. Lars pushing through onto Alpha Flag. And this Divided Motion troop who stayed here to defend Fiend has not seen him, nor heard him. Now, one would wonder if you would have seen him somewhere, maybe on a map. And there's the spot. Oh, went for the long range. Now it's on. It's on for poor Lars. Lars gonna have to watch out. He's taking fire from multiple angles. He's Lars and getting shot like a fish in a barrel at the end there by the mentor. But enough work to deter the tank for a little bit, get the bleed on the flag for a bit, distract a few troops, and make space again on Bravo Flag for his troops to push in. We're gonna cap it. So good work there by puLse, once again showing that distractionary tactics are working very well here against divided motion. puLse have also managed to get that chopper up, which is just going to now be used to harass. Remember guys, TV guided missiles are banned, and that's where last spawned. Good opportunity there. Good precision rocket there to get a partial on one of the troops. Guys, that was a massive lag spike. I don't know if that was on my side or on the server side. I have to keep an eye on chat. I hope everyone's still with me. We saw that chopper kind of just lagged out for a few seconds, but we seem to be back. And you see last there guys, using the chopper just to deter the bleed on Bravo flag. Remember, you can burn Bravo flag from above and below the dome. And oh my gosh, a small onto Last's chopper by Fiend. And that's why he's been sitting up there. He even compliments Fiend in the chat there. You see him calling, nice one. It was a hell of a shot guys. That's a very fast shot. Considering that's a small, it's unguided, straight projectile. Fiend will be happy about that. And just will continue his ruling over his roost up here. He's almost kind of made Alpha flag his kingdom. He sits up there. He'll call all the shots from up there for his team. Has a good perspective of the battlefield. Whether he spotted the guys inside the dome or not is another story. You see he has spotted one. Manages to get the spot with Shaw taking that troopy down. And now 3 flags again for a moment to puLse guys. And this one is bleeding away. 61 tickets in puLse's favor. Good work so far by them to just keep the rotation up. It's never been, you know, blatantly obvious that they've got the upper hand, but from a tickets point of view, they just keep the upper hand. That's what puLse have been doing. Good counter infantry work, and we see another trade which is supposed to have been fixed, but it seems to be a theme in Battlefield South Africa as well. In competitive Battlefield at least, is those trades. We hate them in public games, but I can only imagine how these oaks must feel when it happens in a competitive game. A trade is far from ideal. And we see now that puLse's troops, great work there by the 2 of them. That is Chris Cuz and automatic, and they've got 22 Mike 22 spawning in together with 22 Last 22. Love those names. Just to kind of push in there, and Charlie flag is going to go in favor of puLse. No, good work so far. Let's have a look at what's happening from an overhead tabletop point of view, guys. So, I like this point of view from a strategic point of view. You can actually see what's happening with numbers on each flag. Bravo flag with 5 of divided motion's troops, and puLse with 82. I'm going to nose POV. Or not, because Nervous got swamped. Let's go to Shock Trooper. Or not, because he also got snuffed up. That's why I don't like first person strictly, because as you switch on someone, they die. You see Halo Teams now tank will at least stay up for a bit longer. Managed to get a single pick, pops active protection in time to deter 3 or 4 rockets there. But it's gone down now, and that'll give DM the green light. S'mores from all around, the mentor eventually getting the kill. And now 3 flags in DM's favor, so they'll want to hold on to this for as long as possible, guys, and hopefully get that bleed back ASAP. Yeah, a good game so far by DM. Now they're going to have to hold on to it. They've managed to bring that deficit down to 22 tickets. And remember, guys, they need to win by 110 tickets or more, because you know, puLse won the first round by 109, so 110 is where divided motion are going to be looking at, which means they've only got 12 tickets to bleed, which is not a lot at all. Now only 11 tickets to bleed. You see, guys, this is why it's very difficult, and if, you know, it's obviously hindsight, foresight. If I was puLse, I would just use a chopper to kill a few guys that cannot be revived, to get those tickets bled. And you see Mike will be happy just to kind of chill there. That chopper will kind of be okay for now. It's going to have to be careful, as we see. I don't know what that was. That one's going for NASA. And now 2 flags each, 118 to divided motion versus 130 tickets off the puLse. Looks like, you know, chopper repair work going there. Oh my gosh, those are very crazy curves there by Demonics, guys. Now I see what he's trying to do. How on earth you get that right is beyond me. He's trying to curve those rockets, and he actually, look at that. Oh my gosh. The curve skills by Demonix's rockets. Unfortunately, not getting the frag there on mic, but that was incredible. I didn't actually know you could curve a rocket around a corner to that extent. There was roughly 180 degrees of curve that happened there. 116 tickets now, so only 5 tickets now. Oh, Divided Motion 4 tickets now. It looks like it is slowly creeping away from them. Remember, puLse won the first round by 109, and we'll see them just using Hater Jeans' tank to burn Bravo from the top. Nice little tank engagement there on the top of Rogue Transmission. And we see one of the troops has gotten out its loss. Would have taken quite a bit of fire there. The last going to have to be careful there. I don't know if the repairing work is going to be enough. We see a mist. That looked like a mist tank flag. So this one might go in favor of puLse. And the round is going to go in favor of puLse, boys and girls. There's the GG by its Rizzy. So puLse are taking the first map of this clash between Divided Motion and puLse. Good work by them. They'll be happy about that. It's been a very good game by both teams, but puLse just the stronger on this map. Remember, guys, best of 3. So this one will still continue. We're going to Zavod311 next, and possible third will be Hainan Resort, the good old Hainan that we come to love. And I'd be interested to see what's going to happen on Zavi D. Divided Motion, maybe just losing it a little bit this round, and I'd hope to see a stronger push from them in the second round. They aren't content to just let this one go. puLse, however, will plow a chopper into a tree and then take a tank slug from it. So it's chill vibes, and they have a good laugh about that. Automatic will be happy about that round, together with the rest of the guys. And have a look here, Nerve having a good round. A lot of team points there for Nerve. Good repair work. A lot of good work by both teams, actually. Not very many negative KDRs there, guys. And it just shows you that flag work is what wins games, and keeping the bleed is how it's done in competitive Battlefield. And we see there, good work there together with Fiend. Fiend getting the nade over. Shock Trooper is still alive there. Shock Trooper with a double pick. The great defense on Alpha Flag. Sure. Excellent work there. And this one will, just like I said, continue to bleed. It is the map going in favor of puLse, so it's not just GG yet. But what I am going to do is keep my vocal cords alive and just kind of keep quiet for the rest of the run. Those of you that watched or know me and watch my other casts know that I've recently just recovered from a bout of tonsillitis. I'm still a bit tender in the throat. But thanks for joining me, guys, for this first map between these two titans of Premier Division Battlefield, Divided Motion and puLse. And as I mentioned, Rogue Transmission going to puLse Gaming. So GG to both teams. And mic off for the rest of the round. We'll be right back with Zavod311. Refill your drinks, guys. It's going to be a cracker.